Welcome to the Shameless
Plug
podcast.
I'm Kristen Walker.
I'm Anna Rohr.
Okay, so I am Evan Evan Sayers. That's my name. Yes. Hello.
Good job.
Welcome to the Shameless Plug podcast.
Today we're going to be doing some who's more likely to questions. This is a mistake waiting to happen.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's epic. That's what it is.
Epic Victory Royale.
Rise and grind, gamers. Let's purchase this pumpernickel. Let's get it done,
Let's
boys.
gain this grain. All right.
Let's get this bread.
You're so basic.
I
Kristen.
know.
Come on, man.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Let's rent this rye
Kristen,
toast.
Kristen, where are you going?
No, don't leave us.
Kristen, where are you going?
No.
Get back here.
We're
We
still
have a-
recording.
Get
Don't
back
leave.
in here. What are you doing? You gonna...
All right, welcome back to the Shameless Plug podcast.
Welcome back.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
You, since you're holding the paper.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. All right.
Yeah.
Who is more likely to die of doing something stupid?
That's a
I
good
think it'd be
question.
you, Evan, honestly.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
I feel like,
don't know why. Why would you dare?
let's look at your track record. You trip over door frames.
That's-
You trip over teachers.
No, I don't. Mr. Schreeder tripped over the wire.
You've also tripped over plenty of desks back in middle school, which I remember,
Wait,
and have got
I
on
don't
camera.
remember that.
I do.
I don't, so therefore...
I do.
No, it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so...
I mean, I don't remember because I
Yeah, you
wasn't-
weren't there.
Yeah.
Back in middle school, we had broadcasting.
Mhm.
So, every Friday you'd have a live broadcasting,
Oh,
you'd
yeah, I
do
remember
filming and
that.
stuff like that.
Apparently I tripped over a desk.
Yeah, you did. We were doing our Halloween special, The Ghost Hunters, and it was in our blooper reel. We had Evan, along with a couple other of our friends, Josiah and Michael, and you were doing something along the lines of running around the classroom, and you trip and fall. And you just hear a thump, and then I move the camera to where you're sitting, and you're on the floor rolling. I said, "Are you okay?" You're like, "I've gone on a rampage. I hurt myself."
Well, I didn't die, so there's that.
No, but you're on a one-way ticket.
One-way ticket, boys. I got a
And
first class.
I get the feeling it's going to involve tripping over something.
I'm gonna trip over another desk.
Trip into
And I'm
traffic.
gonna trip over the curb and like get hit by a car and die.
Yeah, sounds about right. All right. Who's
Hey,
next?
Watch the desk.
I guess I will be.
All right.
Welcome to the most entertaining podcast ever of all time.
Yes.
Now we're gonna play Battleship next time. See how that works out.
Maybe Monopoly if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Gestures.
What's that?
So, I guess my next question
Charades.
would be
Could you sound any less
Enthusiastic.
enthusiastic?
I guess the next question.
Could you sound any more dead
I'm just
inside?
monotone
Well,
sometimes.
maybe you should stop.
You should
Question
stop
time.
living. So who is more likely? These questions suck.
You helped write them.
Well, the ones I highlighted kind of suck.
Well, the
Why did I
ones you
pick
highlighted are the ones you made.
Some of them.
Someone get the Jeopardy theme as we wait for this.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one that's not even highlighted.
No,
Okay.
you can't do
Go.
that.
Yes.
Go.
Okay, who is more likely to have a cliche tattoo?
A cliche tattoo.
Tattoos are stupid.
I
So
love
not me.
tattoos. What the?
Maybe
Sure.
you then.
I don't know. I'm not one for tattoos myself. Like
I'm not either.
I like designs, but I wouldn't want one on myself.
Sometimes.
I don't know if the tattoos I want are cliche or not.
Mm-hmm. But what kind of tattoos would you want?
So I got a couple that I want.
Mm-hmm.
So I want one like a rose behind my ear for my grandma because her name is Rose, and I really look up to her a lot.
Why is it behind your ear?
Because she probably wouldn't like it if I had it like on my arm. Honestly, she'd probably be a little upset if
Secret
it wasn't
tattoo.
somewhere
Dang,
discreet.
Grandma.
I love you, Grandma, but
She's
I'm
gonna be 91 tomorrow.
Wow.
She's
Dang, son.
If I lived to 91, I'd be miserable.
No, you'd be the first one to die by tripping over a curb. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So
I
yeah, you
forgot.
die before then.
I forgot.
So my
You
grandma
die
Rose
in
has
your
something
30s.
on you.
Haha.
Dang it, Grandma.
I also want like a Pink Floyd tattoo. Taylor Swift lyric tattoo. I want Michigan on my foot because I don't want to live in Michigan forever, but like I want to remember where I'm from. I mean, I hope I don't get like Alzheimer's or something.
But why?
Forget that.
Why on your foot?
Because it's like the root of where you are, so it's kind of like representative of that. And then I don't know. I might want more, but like I don't know. For now, that's kind of all I've thought about.
What were you gonna say?
Get like a teardrop tattoo on your eye.
And that means you've been to prison.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Get a teardrop tattoo on your eye.
You guys seen Post Malone's tattoos? I showed my mom him this morning, and she was so disgusted.
That dude
I mean,
has
it doesn't
way
even
too
look
many.
like he washes his hair, honestly.
He
doesn't.
doesn't. He said
That's my
I don't
point.
even think the man showers. I doubt that dude. He looks
Have
like
you
he's
Have
homeless.
you guys seen the picture where he looks like Bobby from Jimmy Neutron?
No.
No,
I'm
Bulby.
gonna look it up.
Bulby, yeah. Go look
Bulby?
it up. Yeah, the
Schlep,
40.
schlep, schlep.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
Post
that guy.
Malone.
That dude?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And who?
Bulby.
Bulby
Just look up
from
Jimmy Neutron.
Okay.
He is.
Dude, I bet you Post Malone looks like he just crawled out of a box.
He looks like he crawled out of the sewer. Like he just took on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He's
You can see what
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh my God.
Oh. See what I mean, though?
Post Malone is in the
Game
new
Theory
line.
is
in the-
Post Malone.
No, Post
Who's
Malone.
Bling Bling Boy?
Oh, that's from Johnny Test, man.
Oh, I haven't watched
God,
that.
the Bling
my
Bling
God,
Boy.
I love Johnny Test.
The train has derailed, ladies and gentlemen.
No longer is this who's more likely to. This is who does Post Malone look like?
Which cartoon character does Post Malone look like this time?
I mean, I kind of like the whole who's more likely to thing just because sometimes it can
does
lead
veer
into
off.
this.
Yeah. I mean, how else would we have gotten on this?
No, Post Malone.
topic?
The reason he looked like Bulby is because he's trying out for the new live-action
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy
Who
Neutron.
would be Jimmy? Who's Sheen?
Shh, you're
love
freaking
Sheen.
idiot. You've been Sheenaynade.
Is she nay-nayed?
Do you remember when Hillary Clinton did the nay-nay?
Remember when Hillary Clinton dabbed?
Oh my God.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Remember when
Oh my
Hillary
God.
Clinton just was on TV and it was just and she like almost died all the time?
America is good.
I don't remember
because
what
America is great.
No, it's the other
No,
way around. America
America's
is great because America is good. That's
Sorry.
speech 100 right there.
I don't remember what event it was, but there was like some event where it was Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. They were like both in the audience, I think, and there were like balloons, and he just looked high as like.
Bill Clinton
He
is
was, like, out of
always
it.
high.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't,
All right.
I don't
You
know.
mean I think that was at the DNC.
All right.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
She is the most robotic human being right next to Mark Zuckerberg.
All right. Back on
She
track.
is one of the most unlikable people of all time. I'm just saying.
Okay.
All right, so it's my turn now. Even whatever
Steven.
hell my name is. All right. All right.
You can't swear.
It's not swearing.
This is a Christian Minecraft server, sir.
You're a good
I'm
Christian
gonna
robot
ban you.
server.
I'm gonna ban you.
Uh-oh. All right. Who is more likely to get a speeding ticket?
Honestly, I feel like that's me.
Why is that you?
I go fast. I go vroom vroom.
That's a very good
You do
explanation.
the big vroom.
Doing the big vroom.
I think the fastest I've gone before was like 25 miles per hour. Like that was the speed limit. And then
I thought you were gonna say like the fastest I've gone is 25 miles per hour. I'm a daredevil. I'm a speed
Look
demon.
at you
Going
go.
25 miles an hour.
Chill out over there, lady.
I know. I need to stop.
I went.
But it was like 25 miles per hour. I think I went like 55.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I didn't get a ticket.
How?
Where were you? Where was
School
this?
zone.
Yeah.
Look
I
out, little
can't stand
Johnny.
25
Kristen's
miles
coming.
per hour.
Beep,
like,
beep.
speed
Beep,
limits.
beep, little
That's
Johnny.
too
You best get out the
slow.
road.
And I get so enraged when people drive slow.
My Evan, you remember Mr. Evans, our
Oh
driving
my
instructor,
God.
was
Oh
the
my
worst.
lord. I've never wanted to die more in my life than sitting there and hearing about him how he hit a UPS truck or some stupid crap like
Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm.
How he doesn't like milk
We-
trucks for some reason.
Yeah, we spent. I don't know if we told you this, but
Anna took time to write down and track how much time he wasted talking to us about stupid.
I wrote down what it was before, because I had a watch that had like the seconds and stuff on it, so I could actually time out how much time he wasted. Overall, for like, what was it, was it a week or 3 days?
No. It was more than a week.
Well, I remember when I took driver's training too.
It was like a couple weeks.
Yeah, second session was only 3 days. But overall, within like the span of like a week or two, however long it was, he wasted about 3 hours.
3 hours.
Of our time saying nothing but like the same 5 stories.
Yeah.
And going off topic.
Going off topic, saying the same 5 stories.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time, like, I was taking driver's training too, and I think it was like 3 days where you, after school, spend 2 hours in the class.
Yeah, that was the second session.
Yeah, and I just remember he started talking about peach pancakes. He was like, I'm trying to find the best recipe for peach pancakes. He's like, I like Cracker Barrel ones. And then he's like, I heard that you put, he's like, I heard you put cider apple vinegar in them too. Like, you mean apple cider?
Why is, how old is Mr. Evans?
Didn't he say he's like 89?
This dude's like a dinosaur.
I remember when I was taking session 1, he was talking to someone about how he needed eye surgery. He was like, yeah, I'm going to need to do that soon. I'm like, why are you teaching this?
Well, the problem was with that guy is that he told us to never pass. Passing is a general thing on the road. You know, you have to do it eventually. Mm-hmm. But he says, nah, these people are just real slow. They'll get off at the next exit. Like, no, they won't.
No, they won't, dude. I got Granny Joanne going out in front of me in a 55. She's going 30. I'm about to rear end her.
Exactly.
I need to pass.
Yeah. It's like there's no...
Didn't he also say, like, don't use cruise control?
Yeah, he said cruise control is, like, super dumb. My favorite... I don't think he said this, but the first thought that came to my mind was cruise control is for the weak.
Mr. Evans.
I mainly use it when I'm on the expressway, though.
I never use
My
cruise
mom's
control,
car
actually.
has it, but I don't know how to use it. But she's done it before.
I don't know how to use cruise control in my car. That's why I haven't done it.
I don't think my car has it,
Yeah.
sadly.
All right, next
Back
question.
on topic.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. Who's more likely to forget an important date, birthday, anniversary, etc.?
I think I've done that multiple times.
I am very forgetful.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it would be me because I have a pretty good memory of those types of things.
Weird flex, but okay.
I have...
Evan, you're so basic.
Says you. Let's get this bread.
You know what? We both said something basic, so you shut up.
No, you said it first. Therefore, or you are basic. I'm not.
I don't understand that reasoning.
You don't need to understand it. You just need to accept it.
Yep.
Great job, guys.
Didn't even answer the question. Okay, an
Um,
important date. I think it's between you and me, Evan.
Again? I don't like this. Oh my god.
So do you guys have any stories about important events?
Dude, I
or
always
dates?
forget people's birthdays. I don't even remember my dad's or my mom's birthday.
Wow.
Shut
Me
up,
neither.
Kristen.
I mean, I forget how old my parents are. I have to
I did
figure
that
it
too.
out.
I
every
You have to
thought
day.
like do the math.
I
Yeah.
thought my mom was like 30-something, and in reality she was in her 40s. I'm like, what? My life
Excuse
is a lie?
me, huh?
Excuse me.
How old are your parents?
My dad's like 50s, 51. My mom's...
My parents are older. How old are your parents? My dad is like 62 and my mom's 58. Dear God.
Weird flex, but okay.
Man, my parents seem like babies now. My dad is like 41. My mom is 38.
My dad had like an I don't know how to say that word. He had a crisis though.
Existential crisis.
Yeah, that's
There
what I was
you go.
trying to
Yeah.
say. But I
Existential
forgot like
crisis.
mid-sentence.
Existential.
He had like a crisis when he turned 60. He like
Yeah, well, my dad had he didn't go out and buy like a sports car or anything, but he just kind of had like this really depressive moment when he turned 40. Because he was like, I'm like halfway to dying, man.
No, he's not. 50's halfway.
Yeah. I got him a gift recently. It hasn't come in the mail yet, but my dad is colorblind.
Oh.
So he has a different...
Oh, are you going to use it for a YouTube video?
No.
I cured my dad's colorblindness, not clickbait.
Yeah. But he's red, green colorblind, so he has a hard time like red and green, blues and purples, you know, same shades. So my mom, grandma, and I all chipped in, and we got him some of the glasses that fix the color blindness. And it's from China, so it's a long way away.
You ever heard how Donald Trump says China?
China. But it's taking forever, and I have this fear that he's going to get to the mail before I do, and he's going to see it, and the surprise will be ruined. And I'm going to feel really bad for it.
Why would you feel bad?
Because I wanted it to be a surprise. I wouldn't want to be like, what this? And all of us go, I don't know. I don't know. Why is it from China? I don't know. I don't know.
Chinese government.
Oh, dang, son.
All right.
Oh, my God. All right, next.
Next
Topic.
I love how we go off topic for like 10 minutes.
How long has this thing been going so far?
It has been going for about 15 minutes.
It seems longer.
I know. Well, let's keep it going, boys.
All right.
All right, so who is more likely to get into a fight? I used to be a very violent person.
Dude,
Yeah?
I almost got into a fight last year, not gonna lie. I almost did.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. It was Matthew Young and I were in the same class.
Okay.
We're name
Matt was
dropping.
being an a-hole. So I told him he had man titties and that he should wear a bra. And he got upset. Understandably, he got upset.
Wow, what a surprise! Tell him someone needs fat.
I told him he had man titties and he should wear a bra. So he decided. So he came out into the hallway and it was basically a shoving match. And I flipped his hat off, like epic style. Epic style
you're, like,
backhanded.
shoving you back and just.
I backhanded his hat off his head. And then he pushed me, and then Mr. Smith came on the hallway. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then nothing else happened.
So there was almost a fight.
Almost, but not quite.
Almost. What about you? You got any good fight stories?
Or almost fight stories.
There were these kids in like elementary school. They would like always antagonize me. So then eventually I'd get really pissed off, and then like
Kristen would throw hands.
I would, because they'd start coming after me. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna end this. So I think the worst was when I gave a girl a bloody nose by punching her.
Oh my God.
Sit
that was like
Sally.
That was in like 5th grade. Wow. Maddie Norris, I hate her so much.
Sit down, Rebecca.
Jennifer.
I have an aunt, Jennifer.
Do you? I don't have. All of my English
all of
is
my
fun.
aunts have like really like basic names.
Yeah.
Aunt Karen, Aunt Jennifer,
Be glad
Aunt
none
Susie.
of them were named like Gretchen or
Wow.
something.
Yeah, those are really like basic. You can tell what era my family is from based on their names. Like I have an Aunt Erica, and she was born like the 80s. I have an Aunt Diana and Uncle Edward, who were born in like the Uncle Gretchen, who was like born I think like somewhere in the 50s or something like that. Like you can tell where they're at based on their names.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Evan's reaching for the paper.
No,
guess we're doing the next.
No, you can keep talking.
Well, no, that was the end of my spiel.
Oh, that was the end of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Who's more likely?
I thought you were gonna say something else.
And you're just like,
Who's more likely to establish communism? That's a highlighted question.
yeah, I wonder who highlighted that.
I wonder who put that there. It wasn't me. All right, now we're doing a real one. Who's more likely to have road rage?
Ooh.
Me,
I already do. So.
to be honest.
Anna,
get so
do you even
mad.
drive?
Yeah,
Do you have a car?
I share one.
Yeah, I have
But
to share one
you
with my
don't have
brother
your own
too.
car.
No.
Oh, I do.
Well, I mean,
Just saying.
my dad makes enough money, so my mom doesn't have to work. So there's always at least one car in our driveway. So why waste money when you already have a working car that no one else uses?
So you don't share it then?
Oh yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Your dad
It's
has
a
a car.
Yeah, and then the other one is like a family car
Oh.
that we all take.
Why does your dad take that car if he already has his own car?
No, we only have 2 cars, Evan. We have 2, right? We have one that my dad takes to work because it has good
Okay,
gas
this
mileage.
is not important. This isn't part of the question, all right? Let's drop this. You're confusing me, and I don't like it.
Okay, what question were we?
Have road rage. Who's
Road
most
rage.
likely to?
I'm not a very angry person.
Dude, my mom.
I only get really angry
Is
when
she
I'm
scary?
driving.
She's scary angry when she gets. Like, my mom is very short, so I like to say what she lacks in height, she makes up for in, like, rage. Because if someone were to cut her off or something on the road, she'd probably, like, she acts like she's about to, like, hop out the car and, like, kill them. Like, it scares me.
I remember one time my brother was driving, and he cut someone off. And, like, she, like, came up next to the window. She just had her window down. She was, like, yelling. She threw something at like, she was mad. I'm like, I was like, is it that big of a deal? Like, chill.
Yes, it is. You
Relax,
can't cut someone off on the road.
Chill out.
That's gay. If you cut someone off on the road, you have big gay.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Hey, and there's Evan.
Hey,
Hey.
what's good, guys?
I am not a very angry person. Like, it takes a lot to make me angry. But you do not want to get in my way if you make me angry.
When I'm really, really mad, like, just stay
Kristen
away
throws
from
hands
me.
and breaks people's noses.
Yeah.
I didn't break her nose. I just
Look
made
out,
it
Aunt
bleed.
Susie.
Look out, Rebecca.
I mean, my Aunt Susie, she's special, but I would never play her. She's out there.
What kind of special we talking here?
She's just goofy, like,
Oh, okay.
like,
Dude, Mr. Taylor is a goofy guy.
oh my God. He sounds like a Sims character.
Mr. Taylor does not. He has, you know, on Instagram, the dude has his own, like,
P-Tay
meme page.
memes.
P-Tay memes. I love that. I've never seen anything better in my life. Anna doesn't know who this guy is.
I
for some
don't
reason.
take physics.
So, I
He's
mean,
a
I didn't
physics teacher,
either,
right?
but I took
What?
advanced
Yeah,
chemistry, and that was a
he's
mistake.
physics teacher.
Okay, yeah. I'm not
Let's-
good at math, so I take
He's the
chemistry
dude
instead.
in, like, the room that has, like, the steel door that's, like, always
Yeah,
closed.
I was always
remember-
wondering, because I see, like, he has, like, a
He has, like, his
tank
own-
with a turtle and stuff in it. I'm like, I want that
doesn't have a
class. And then I
turtle.
realized, well, it look like a
Yeah,
turtle.
no, it has,
Here's
it's a
Paul
lizard.
Taylor. That's a P-Tay.
That
meme.
is P-Tay.
Oh, he is gorgeous.
He is a wacky man.
One of my favorite moments with him. Well, actually, I don't even know if I can say this. Well, I mean,
Say it.
so there was like this thing where it was like you could get electrocuted or like I don't even know, but it was like
Mr. Taylor.
it was
Sounds
like
great. Who wants to get
radiating-
electrocuted for science?
radiating
Taylor.
energy or something like that.
Oh, no.
And I was
PT.
in the room with my friend because I was like, show me this, and she was like, okay.
Oh,
So we
no.
started doing that, and then eventually he joined in, and like we all put our hands together to like transfer energy or something like that. He was threesome.
Dang it,
Wow.
dude.
He didn't
he
even-
doesn't care. I bet you he doesn't know what it means, or if he does, he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
I'm just.
My brother said that yesterday he caught someone vaping in his class.
Oh no. What the heck was that?
I'm cringing because I know that I have to edit most of this. So like the part where we're talking about like Post Malone and like I have to put up a picture of the two of them or like. This is good. This is okay.
This is what make great podcasters.
We have about like, well, 5 minutes ish.
We can do one more question probably.
one more question, and then we can go
Okay.
off on another spiel. on
It's my
another.
turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Who is more likely to act the most immature?
Act the most mature.
Evan.
Hello.
I mean, once again, it's between the two of us, so. I laugh at poop jokes, like, all the time.
Wow, Anna.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, listen, some of them are really funny. There's not at the top of my head right now, but there's some out there that just...
What? All right, Anna. Tell us one of your funniest poop jokes, then.
I just told you I don't have any at the top of my head right now.
Well, think of one.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. You guys
Oh
continue
my
on.
God.
I'm gonna
What
go
are we
look
going
up-
to continue on? We're waiting for you to look up poop
Well,
jokes.
List something that made you feel immature or whatever.
All right.
This-
So basically, I don't know. Kristen, what you got? Anything?
No.
You having You look like you're having Vietnam flashbacks over there. You're just
Oh my
staring
god, have
off
you ever
into
heard
the
of Brandon
distance.
Rogers?
Yes.
I love Brandon Rogers.
Oh my lord.
I know people get really, really like triggered by him, but like I think he's hilarious.
He just goes F your feelings. And
I know. He just does not care.
He doesn't. That's what makes it great.
I feel like our world, like our society, has become really sensitive.
It is.
Like you can't say
Oh
much
my
of
God.
anything anymore without someone
can't.
getting like just offended.
You can't even call someone a he or she without, that's not my pronoun. There's actually 10 million genders.
Okay.
I just found a list of terrible poop jokes. They are so bad.
All right, Anna, list some, or at least one, and then we'll end it.
Okay. Let's see if I can find a good one.
How the Shameless Plug podcast cuts off.
Did you know that diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes. Oh my god. This is amazing.
Are you crying over there? You sound like it.
Yeah, it does sound like it.
Anna's just really depressed. That's why she laughs at the poop jokes.
I have nothing else to bring me joy in my life.
Exactly. She has nothing else that brings her this much joy other than poop jokes.
Okay, so this website I'm on has, ads like sparsed in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And one of the questions I read was, what did the poo say to the fart? And then below is an ad, and I read the ad instead of the actual answer. So it says, melted mozzarella and Parmesan with garlic butter spread. Like, what did the poo say to the fart?
The poo's an ad.
Mozzarella and Parmesan.
The poo's advertising for like pizza or something.
I work at a pizza place.
Hashtag ad.
Buongiorno's Pizza.
This episode of the Shameless Plug podcast is sponsored by absolutely no one, even though
by
it
Poop
should
Jokes.
be. No, Poop Jokes is not a company. We will not get paid for getting sponsored by Poop Jokes.
Oh, here's a classic dad joke.
Oh my god.
I thought you were on a Poop Jokes website.
I am.
Then
This is a dad poop joke.
Oh god, that makes it that's worse.
I'm sure you probably heard this. Have you seen the new movie called Constipated?
Oh god, no.
It hasn't come out yet.
Oh my god.
I've heard that one before.
I know.
I hate it with a passion. Oh my god. What time is it?
It is 10:23.
Well,
We're good, aren't we?
probably.
Yeah.
We could do another question if Anna's done looking up poop jokes. Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Terrible. I'm gonna leave now.
Well, this has already been running for 26 minutes. So
No, we gotta do 4 more minutes. Gotta reach that half hour. We gotta get as much ad revenue as possible.
That's
All
right.
Ads. YouTube.
Speed question.
Over 10 minutes.
Who's next? You.
Kristen.
yes. Disney.
You. Answer question.
You person.
Do the question. Evan, no.
What?
Don't worry about that. Shh.
I need to tell you all about our stupid quotes.
No.
I have a.
Save it for next time. We gotta keep
Yeah.
them tuning
Okay,
in.
well, I'll tell.
Kristen's not done yet. She's done. I don't think was a question.
Well, while you sit there and think, I'll explain this. I have a list on my phone of dumb things that our friends have said.
How many of those are me?
Most of them.
Oh, great.
A lot of them are like you.
You can't. Kristen, there's questions there. Just read them.
Well,
My personal favorite. You slam your head on your locker and yell, Fortnite!
I don't remember that, therefore it didn't happen.
Yeah, you got a concussion from it, probably.
No, I did not.
last
I
year.
came to school the next day.
Okay, you guys know who Mr. Kaleeks is? Like, have you ever had him?
Yeah, I have him this year.
So I wrote down like all of his quotes, and he says students a lot.
Students.
So yeah, that's what he calls us instead of like guys or like whatever.
What's up, children?
He's
Let's-
making
I
sure
still
he doesn't
have-
get slammed by the feminazis and SJWs. Because
I
he's calling everyone students and not using a gender
How's our
pronoun.
time doing?
pretty good, but I wrote
We haven't
down.
reached 30
I still
minutes.
have it. So the most times he said it in one class period was 31 times.
Saying student?
Yeah.
Oh my
Students.
gosh.
Students.
He says it a lot.
You want to hear a joke? It's so cold out today that Democrats have their hands in their own pockets. That's what that's like. I just wrote down all these things. He said.
Mr. Kaleeks. Dang, dude. Mr. Kaleeks, chill, man.
Honestly, I hate math, but he made it worth it.
Yeah. I
Okay.
suck in math.
I also do.
You don't say.
Did I hear someone yell, "Where's Chief"?
You
I thought I
don't
heard
say.
Mercy.
I thought I heard, "Where's Chief"?
I didn't hear much. I just heard screaming.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I
guess-
10:26. Well,
I guess
Are we at 30 minutes yet?
not yet, but
for
okay.
okay.
No, it's just full of awkward folks.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Scare's here.
feel like- okay. Who's more likely to be addicted to coffee?
I've never
Yes.
drank coffee
Man,
ever in my life.
do you remember when you
Never.
gave
You
me
are
that?
missing out.
No, I'm not.
Do you remember
Yes.
when you gave me that huge?
Yes, that was a super from Bigby.
Why would
24
you?
ounces.
No, the thing is,
You
Anna.
gave me 3 shots of espresso, man.
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee. I
Anna
was
was
wired.
She was like shaking.
You should have seen me at lunch after we got back.
She looked like she was coming off like a drug high or
I
something.
was.
Oh my god. Caffeine is a drug, technically.
It was, yeah.
Kafefi.
Kafev.
I think the most shots of espresso I've ever had in a drink is like 5.
Good
How are you not dead?
I don't know.
How does your heart just not explode?
That's a good question. Heart problems run in my family.
She's built an immunity up to caffeine.
Like,
So now she can
She
only
needs
have
more
5.
and more to finally get it.
It's like a drug. She's gotten used to it. She needs more.
Yes. I
More
had coffee
drugs.
this morning. It was great.
Oh.
Love Fireside Coffee in Sports Creek. Check it out if you have not.
All right.
So-
well, we made it for 30 minutes.
So,
Yeah, boy.
Running out of time
Join it-
here.
Join us next time.
Join us next time on the Shameless
Plug podcast.
You
Yeah.
idiot. You
Yay.
took my line.
Oh.
You
oof.
took my line.
Well, we'll have to figure out what we're doing next time.
See you later,
Yep.
fools.
Bye.
Bye.
Fare thee well.